After a 7-2 win over the Lake County Captains Tuesday night, the West Michigan Whitecaps return to LMCU Ballpark. They want to run it back again.
Yes, the team hosting Game 2 of the Midwest League Eastern Division Championship tonight. Of course, out at LMCU Ballpark, where Andy Curtis is hanging out this morning. Kevin had a question for you, Andy. He said, how much of that blue drink that we saw earlier this morning
can we
is
see
left?
any evidence? Is it still full, or are you on to your second? Third?
That's a great question, Kev. You know what? I might have spilled it. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Good answer.
You know what? No, don't. It's not about the drinks. It's about baseball here today. And this is a historic season for the Whitecaps. This is a historic night. Caps are back here for their first home playoff game since 2018. They've got an incredible record, and we're hoping that it continues. And I'm joined this morning by the second-year manager, Tony Capicelli, here with the Whitecaps. You're really the man behind all. Okay, I'm not going to give you all the credit because I know it's a big team and you won't take all of it. But 2 years, an incredible record. What can we expect tonight? What can we expect from the boys as they hit the field tonight around 6:30?
Hopefully more of the same. You know, keep playing good baseball. These guys are enjoying it. They're enjoying the playoff atmosphere. They're really excited to get going. They're excited to be back at home in front of our fans. So hopefully just continue doing what we've been doing all year.
Now let's talk about the fans a little bit. We've been talking on air or off air, and I was talking to some people around here in the organization, and the night and day difference between the fan turnout here and when you go on the road is incredible. Just tell us a little bit inside information about how much of an impact those fans actually make.
It's huge. You know, you go to other ballparks and they don't have, obviously the pure numbers that we have here, but just the support, how people rally around us, they get excited for our guys, and it increases the level of excitement for our guys, and they just play a different brand of baseball when we're at home. I think our record here has kind of reflected that. They really enjoy playing here in front of our fans, and we're definitely excited to have a chance to win the series tonight and possibly tomorrow in front of our home crowd.
Now, speaking of the guys, you got a special group, but this is a special type of baseball, minor league baseball. There's so much movement, guys moving up and down, and there's a lot of turnover. How do you manage for that? How do you keep those personalities, those egos, talent, everything in check? How do you keep that clubhouse cohesive and family-like day in and day out?
I think part of it's we have a really good group of guys, and they're very welcoming. They know from their time in spring training with some of the guys that started this year in Lakeland, from what the Tigers are doing from the top down, there's just a culture of having really good people here. They're playing good quality baseball, and I think when they get to our clubhouse, they're welcomed in, and guys are excited to have new faces in there, and they just seem to jump into the culture of how our clubhouse is every day pretty quickly.
A big part of culture, especially in baseball, the little that I know about it, superstitions, secret handshakes. It seems like you guys have a lot of those already planned out. I heard that you have a secret handshake pretty much with every guy on the team. What can fans look for? That little inside baseball stuff that we can pay attention to when we come down to the ballpark tonight.
There's always little things here and there. There's some fun things that guys do, especially pregame. If people are down by our dugout, they're going to hear it get really loud, and there's a lot of screaming and a lot of nonsense that goes on. There's some shenanigans happening, but everybody's got their things, whether it's a ritual or, just a superstition or whatever. I'm definitely wearing the same shoes I've worn for a week straight and went to the same coffee shop again this morning. So everyone's got their things, but there's always stuff to look forward to. I know, like if Brett Callahan hits a homer, we're not going to shake hands as he comes around third. So hopefully it's a homer tonight. But yeah, there's definitely little things to look for.
Well, don't mess with success, right?
Sure.
Keep it up if it's working. And you can be part of that success too. Game time is around 6:30 tonight, but the gates open well before that. Come on down, fan appreciation. First 2,000 fans through the door get this rally towel, this collectible, something you can put in your home collection, put it in a frame. But first 2,000 people get this. We've got links to how you can still get tickets if they're still available in the story on our website, fox17online.com. Reporting from LMCU Ballpark, Andy Curtis. Back to you guys at our ballpark, the station.
Maybe Andy can use that towel to clean up the drink that he spilled.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, that might be.
But hey, speaking of that
the drink I spilled. Yes.
Speaking of that drink,
great
though,
idea,
Andy,
Elliot.
when you showed us that drink, you also showed us that cinnamon pretzel.
Yeah.
Can that make its way back? Oh,
The one that I
silence.
showed you?
He's like, what pretzel?
That one's history.
That's
Yes.
gone.
If I remember, I think
That one
they
I
do
also
have
dropped.
to-go boxes.
Yeah,
they have to-go
I dropped them both at the
cups.
same time. Go figure.
All right.
Well, are we asking for too much?
I mean, well, we are getting a beautiful forecast for that game
true.
tonight. So
You really can't ask for more than that. It's going to be a perfect night. Good luck.